is going on, everyone? This is Brian with Ventures Unclear. I'm gonna get straight to the point because it was 5:50 p.m. on a Sunday night, May 4th, and basically, to introduce this channel, the Ventures is not an adventure because it's work. I do Uber for a living. That's right, I taxi people around. I have an office, a nice old blue Nissan Sentra, and I've got a secretary by the name of Navigate, because it's my navigator. And I just go around here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and I Uber people around. There's a lot of times that I get off my shifts, I have a lot to say. Then there's going to be a lot of times that I get off my shift and I don't have a lot to say. However, I do want to go out and I do want to try to make a certain amount of money each night. I mean, usually it's pretty straightforward for each shift anyways, because I kind of work in the morning time too, which I'll be posting some of that as well. But yeah, I'm an Uber driver. I get to pick the jobs that I want to do. So that's what I'm about to do, is jump in my car and go see what kind of rides I can get for the evening. So I usually start at 5 on Sundays and I end at 1 in the morning. I'm getting out late today because I'm the boss. I'm starting at 6 and I'm going till 1. I'm going to see how much I can make. My entire goal is $130. So yeah, I want to see if I can go out and make that. Come along for the ride. Let's go. So here we are in my office. It's 5:57 p.m. I'm fixing to start up the app. You know, I gave you the venture reason out there when I was standing out there. It's because it's not an adventure. An adventure is something that you would enjoy doing. A venture is something that's kind of risky. I risked my career just about the middle of October working for a company for 25 years. I quit it immediately with no plan, no backup plan. Haven't filled out an application since, and all I've been doing is Uber. So I just want to share my story and my stories to come. So hopefully I can get some vlogs out, and some of you may want to relate to it, may not. But yeah, I'm fixing to start up the app and see what I can get. Here in the DFW, it doesn't take long. Ding. So while we're waiting on the trip, I just want to let everybody know thank you for watching. If you end up liking the video at the end, give a thumbs up to it, subscribe, like, share, do all that fancy stuff. It would help me. And just waiting on a ride. It's 5:59 in the p.m. I do have a $5 tip that came in from last week that gives me a head start. So really I need to make about 125 tonight, but it'll be 130 in all. So it's really whatever. I'll let everybody know as we go. But I'm not getting nothing. Okay, so I got a match for $5.01. I'm gonna take it for. It's not going far, so let's see what if I get it. It's kind of like a trip radar. If anybody know what those are, and I did not get it. So waiting on the next one. And it gives it to me where I have to accept it now. So it's going from Haltom City to Northeast Loop 820. Alright, so we're off to the first one.
Head to your pickup at Lakeview Terrace.
That was loud. She needs to watch her tone. Anyways, I'm going to go pick up this person. It's 3 minutes to pick them up, 1 mile, and then I got to take them somewhere off of the highway here. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, so I just picked up my first rider. Had him in the car for about a 13-minute drive.
In a quarter mile, make a slide left turn using the left lane.
And I got $5 off of it. My next ride is $18.32.
Make a slide left turn, then make a
And
sharp
it's
left
taking
turn
me at
on
least
Northeast Loop
16
820.
minutes to get there. See, what I'm saying is I don't know how to do this vlog, but I'm gonna figure it out. Maybe it was $16. I have no idea. I'll have to check and get back with you guys on that. But as for now, I'm going to pick up my next rider. And we'll let you know how that goes. So, just so everybody knows, while I was in the process of dropping, him off, that is whenever I got my next ride. So hopefully it's not going to be too long for me to pick them up, and they won't cancel. I'm hoping that, because I think that would be a pretty good start, somewhere around $20 for this first hour. Okay, so I don't have long to speak here because I only have 5 minutes before I pick up my third ride. And that trip was $18.43. So that's actually given me already for the day $23.09, or I don't know, $23 and some change. And I just got another pickup for $7.08. It's kind of weird because my first trip that I took was $7.09. This trip is $7.08. Just thought I'd let everyone know this was a customer that I picked up at some kind of Jersey Mike's. She didn't look like she worked there. It looked like she got food there. I don't even know.
Make a slide left turn on Broadway Avenue.
To a apartment complex, dropped her off, and now I'm on my way to pick up another customer. I'll talk to y'all. So I just got done with my third customer. This one pisses me off because there he is, a guy. He said that he was over watching his daughter for the weekend. Of course, I saw him drinking a beer. No big thing. It's been a nice weekend in Fort Worth. But the thing is, he wanted me to drop him off at a gas station. And I said, but he couldn't add it to his route. The reason why he couldn't add it to his route was because he never tried to add it to his route. What he did was he talked on his phone to his girlfriend, wife, or whatever that was. And then, on top of that, he walks in and out of the store 3 times. He gets a beer inside the store, and it's like he wants to drink the beer and smoke a cigar before he gets back in my car. And then Uber sends me the text message, is everything okay? Because you've been stopped for a while on your route. that's when I left. I left him there. It's not my fault if he didn't want to get back into the Uber. So yeah, as I was saying, before my battery died and I had to go get a new battery or change out the battery, the guy was just completely just wasting my time. I mean, I don't know why. I was nice as hell to him, but he just wanted to waste my time. These are what passengers you get as an Uber driver, though. You try to be nice. I didn't ask him, you know, to give me anything on the back end as far as a tip. I simply said, yeah, I'll give you a few minutes to go in there. Then he thought that I was just going to give him all day. That ain't happening. For a beer and a cigar, that's just not going to happen. So I'm about to start up the app again because I stopped the app for him. Stupid on my part. Very stupid. But like I said in the beginning, this is a work in progress. Everything, the vlog, everything. And he was only my third ride of the day. And I'm already having issues. Stupid. Alright, anyways, I'm going to start up the app and see what I get. I'll let you all know. So while I head over to this one's going to be a $39 trip that I'm about to take. It's about to be
turn
somewhere
left,
at some
then
Shell
turn right on
station.
Glenview Drive.
And I'm supposed to drive all the way out to Weatherford to drop this person off. So yeah, $39 can't beat it. I mean, it's a long drive, but I think by that time it'll be dark, and that's going to give me some good money right there. I mean, that'll make up for the ride I just had that wasted my time.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Halton
So I'll
Road
talk to
using the
y'all
right
all
lane.
probably whenever it's nighttime. Okay, I don't think anybody can probably see me. I have no idea. But now that I made it into Weatherford, I've got to drive all the way back over to Fort Worth. I'm doing that now. This is my fourth ride, and I made $70.13. And I still, by the time I get there, it's going to be what I call my lunch. So I will find a place soon and actually go use the restroom, and then maybe get me something to drink, and then I'll start up the app. Once I probably get to the Saginaw area, because whatever the closest QT, that's usually like where I like to take my break at. So that's where I'll go. When I'm done with the break, I'll interject back into the vlog. So just now did the potty and everything at QT. Got me a Sprite cherry lime. I don't know if anybody's ever had that. It's pretty good. That's usually what I stop for at about 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever half of my night would be. I'm at $74.38, or $74.13, I'm sorry. Which isn't bad for 4 trips and me needing to make 130. I mean, it looks like I'm on pace for it, but I mean, the question is will it stay this busy all night? That's where you'll have to wait till the end of the video to check out, or you can scan through to check out. But I'm fixing to get back on the road. I'll let everybody know what next order I get once I actually get it. Okay, everyone, I just now picked up another ride for $14.58. And on my way to pick up the rider. Let's see how this turns out. $14 isn't bad. I'll tell you all about it whenever I get back. I know a lot like this helps, but maybe I should turn that on whenever I'm talking to the camera. Even whenever I'm driving, I can see.
In a quarter mile, turn left on Quebec Street.
So, that was dangerous territory. I went down a dark road to pick up an older gentleman and take him to Walmart. And now I'm going to an area for $10. I don't think this is a good trip. Not for the area I'm going in. But I'm going to go ahead and do it and
turn left on Quebec Street
and get back into my boundaries. So yeah, we're adding $10 more onto that, and then I'll talk to you all when I get done with this trip. Okay, so right now I just got out of the country. I want to kind of get back into my zone where I want to be. When you're driving this at night and in the country like this, you have no idea here in Texas what kind of animal can run out in front of you. Trust me, I know. At the end of February, I hit a deer. It wasn't pretty. But, you know, that didn't stop me from what I'm doing. The car's still here. The car's fixed. And I'm still working. I'm still doing Uber. I will not bow down to another corporation again. Anyways, whenever I get back, as far as online, and I get another ride, I'll let you all know what it is. Right now, I'm sitting at $98 with an hour and 56 minutes left to go. Will I make 130? Will I not? Okay, so I just got another trip for $16.39 heading to downtown Fort Worth and going to Forest Hill. Whenever I drop this off, unless it is
in a half mile, take right exit 16B onto I-35W south using the right lane.
So once I actually pick this person up, I'm actually going to turn off the app and come back into my area again. That's the bad thing about driving with Uber at night. You got to get back into your boundaries and hope that at some point you can stay in your boundaries. Otherwise, you're just spending a lot of gas.
Take 16B onto I-35W south. Then
I'll talk to
right
y'all
onto I-35 west.
whenever I'm done with this ride. That's what I got to deal with now. It's going to be another. Alright, I'm at the end. I've got another 16 minutes to get back into town. I've made $114.88. I just thought I'd show every obstacle that comes with this job. All I know is I'm glad the train didn't hit me. But these damn railroad things can go. So I will talk to y'all in a little bit and see what we can do from this point. Okay, everyone. It is now 12 o'clock a.m. Like I said, I have $114.88. I need to make $16 in this hour. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but let's click it on, find out what we can get, or what I can get. Well, that's a $9.78 ride. Trip radar, so we'll see if we can get it. It was already taken, so instead I'm going to get a $4 ride. That's trip radar. See if I get it. They got taken. Wow. A $5.55 ride. Oh yeah, I like that one. That should be easy. Yeah, that should be real easy. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll see you all whenever I get there. $5. So just so everybody knows, I gotta make this one quick because I got another ride. That was one of the worst rides that I've had today. Not the worst, but one of the worst. And she's just disrespectful. So I did get a ride that was going
Turn
to
right
be
on Silver Sage Drive.
Worth $15.99. And this is probably going to finish my night off. And I'm just 1 minute away, so I'll see y'all whenever I get this one done and give y'all a recap of the night.
Just ahead, turn left on Western Center Boulevard using the left lane.
So, okay, I have made $137.57 for the night. With that being said, I'm done for the night. Let me turn that on. I'm done for the night, and means that I have to get out at 4 a.m. and make $63 in the a.m. That's how I do my shifts. So whatever I make over $100, I try to make $200 starting from Sunday night into Monday morning and end up with $200. With that being said, $137.57. I needed $130 today. I got the $130 plus 7 more. And we learned 2 things about me today. Or at least I did. One, don't come into my office and waste my time. 2, don't come into my office and demand something. If you demand something, you ain't willing to negotiate. Remember, I said from today that this would be a work in progress. I already see where it's going. I like where it's going. And in the end, I hope others will like what I'm doing. So I'll leave you off with, if you like the video, please subscribe, share, like, and comment. And what you'll see tomorrow is an update on what I make in the AM. I'm not going to do it per customer. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm just going to go straight up how much I made, and that's what we got to go off of on tomorrow night. I'll see y'all then.